I'm not being sarcastic. I'm not joking. And then I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do with that money, with that check. I'm going to use it to become 100% debt free. 2, I'm going to use it. I'm going to put it in any stock accounts. 3, I'm going to use it to build my business, to grow my business. And 4, I'm going to use it to help with my babies and my daughters' financial future, generational wealth. And I'm doing the same thing with one of my great nephews. See, I'm not going to be like some of those lottery winners. They get all these millions, then several years later they lose it. It's gone. And some of them are worse off financially before they got the money. I'm not going to be like some of these pro athletes, make millions and millions of dollars, and then several years after they retire, they still have to work because it's gone. Money's gone. It's as if they didn't get that money. That's what would happen if black folk were given reparation checks. It'd be gone within 5-7 years. Be no evidence of it. Be gone. And many of these black families, they'd be worse off after receiving the reparations check than what they were before receiving the reparations check. I'm sorry, that's the fact. I firmly believe that. I don't care if I hurt your little feelings or not. Do the studies. So I just wanted to share that about my whole perspective on the reparations movement, and I wanted to give, say that how proud and thankful I am. And when I look at people like Wall Street Trapper, Black Girl Stocks, Dr. Boyce Watkins, these forward-thinking black folk, forward-thinking black intellectuals. And I know sometimes white folks, white conservatives, white patriots get uncomfortable when we talk about black this, black that. Don't get uncomfortable, because we're not putting on no masks or hoods and killing folk, or terrorizing folk. That's not part of our tradition. We ain't gonna do that. Granted, there's more of a danger of us black folk killing other black folk. You don't think so? Look at Rwanda. You don't think so? Look at the civil war in Liberia. You don't think so? Look at what happened in the Congo. Even in South Africa, black on black crime is horrific, far greater than black on white crime. What you white conservatives and white patriots need to do, you need to connect with the conservative intellectuals within the black community. You need to be focused in uplifting the wealth building intellectuals within the black community. You need to be connected with and knowledgeable about black folk like Booker T. Washington and Mary Bethune and Madam C.J. Walker. We need your help on uplifting those folks, talking about those folks, and not these daggone black idiots like Idi Amin and these knuckleheads like Nkrumah. Nkrumah had his good points, but Nkrumah didn't know. He was a leftist. He was a leftist. He's a socialist, and he drove the Ghanaian economy into the ground. And others like him. They have the good points, but they're too much intellectually rooted in this collectivist mentality. Man, forget that collectivist mentality. Doesn't work. Doesn't work for white folks. Doesn't work for black folk. It's disastrous for black folk. It's disastrous for white folk. But what I'm saying to you white conservatives and patriots, you need to connect with the black folk who uphold the free market, capitalism, entrepreneurship, education freedom, school choice. Okay? All right. So I'm going to end this here. Go to my website, get interviews I have with some outstanding scholars and intellectuals.